Hello friends, and it's a little small video about light setup that I always use in my scenes, renders and any type of 3D work. So here's a quick breakdown about this light setup. You need to know that it's work only in cycles. So yeah, it's mostly about the cycles render. Here you can definitely see this is light setup nodes and this is how the render looks. And if I turn these lights off and turn on the same lighting, the same setup, but without these nodes, you will immediately see the difference. So you can see how this is smooth, beautiful, and all of these things are kind of read better here in the scene. And you can see this light setup is pretty simple. We will break down it right now. And let's check the common Blender light. So here it is. It's just emission shader. And you can already see how all these lines are hard and not sexy and breaking all the picture. They are not looking cool. And all this light madness that is happening here is just bad. So yeah, let's take a look on my nodes again, and you can definitely see the upgrade. And the only thing here upgraded is just this part. And let's talk about it a little bit. So, what is that thing here? Basically, what you need to do if you want to recreate it. By the way, you can just download it on a Gumroad. So yeah, basically, all this is done here. So all you need is just a texture coordinates node. You need to plug the UV in the vector of mapping. You need to put the numbers like that, everything the same. And here you will have gradient, linear, here and here. And here's the magic. So basically, this is your light controls and how many lights you are using. And if I just keep adding this, I can make more of them. So I can basically have some interesting patterns that my light will use. Now we have clearly two of them, and the third one is somewhere there. It's like some interesting pattern here appears. So yeah, it's basically all you need to know about this setup and how you can work with it. So like this, and also we can try to make it like this, and you will see that it breaks the pattern a little bit differently. So it gives you a little bit of wildness in terms of lighting. I can just create a shader here for a plane. I just don't need these objects. Okay, let's just do it like this. Good, new material, and I will put this thing. And now you can see what I'm talking about. So here's how it's basically working. So here I'm moving this light. I can make it harder. I can make it softer. I can make it whatever I like. So here is these numbers. If I put them back to 0, you will see that they are mimicking the lower part. So here's the trick here. This is just a multiply, mixing them together, and the map range node for intensity. I use it for intensity. So yeah, and basically if I will just add some more of these things, you can see how it will work. Yeah, you can see we have like 3 types of light source from just one light, and I can have them separately over here, for example, like that. And you can see how that works. And in some setups, it's bringing the picture to the next level. So basically, how I use it, I just take the light. I just Ctrl-C it and then drop it in another Blender file and just work with this light inside of the Blender file that I created for the new scene. And also, if you wish, you can use the texture here. Here it is. It will be included in the file. So if you just plug it in, it will be almost the same result. But I like this one because it's procedural and you can adjust it on your needs. So yeah, this is how I light my scenes. So yeah, use this thing wisely and have a great day. That was my light setup. You can find it in the Gumroad. It's free. Go get it.